Well, it's great to have you all in the Cabinet Office today, and it's great to have my honorable colleagues with me here. Wow, my memory goes back up with people a long time. In fact, as I was sitting downstairs just thinking about my next appointment for the day, and perhaps one of my most exciting appointments for the day, although our future world boxing champion dropped in to see me and Jeff, Nikki Bascom, this morning. So it's been a great day. I was thinking about when I first became aware of Up With People, and one of the jingles came into my head. And no Nikki, no Nia, I'm not singing. Nia's over there like.
People.
That was the one. How did you know?
It's probably a fit because I'm as old as you are.
Wait a second. You're younger.
Doubly that.
But I am delighted to have the opportunity out of a busy day to spend some time with you. You guys are certainly role models for your communities and our community as well. And I'm proud to have the opportunity to sit and chat with you. We live in an increasingly smaller world because of technology, because of travel, all of those type of things. And it's awesome that now the world is starting to really break down barriers in a meaningful way. One of the things that we try to do in Bermuda, and the world is working on that in some jurisdictions, and perhaps some jurisdictions not working hard enough, is we need to celebrate our diversity. And Up With People has done that for many years, and I'm glad that you've all gotten involved and playing your part in celebrating our diversity and bringing a positive message to all the communities that you managed to get to. So we're honored to have you here in Bermuda. I have to tell you that you are in paradise. So enjoy your time, because you will leave, but you will always be invited back to paradise. So thank you for coming and sharing your message.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's great. It's great to have you here, and I know you'll enjoy your time. Isaiah.
Yes, Mr. Premier, thank you so much for having us, taking time out of your busy day to come and meet some members of our international cast. You say that Bermuda is paradise. I think that there are a lot of beautiful places in the world, but not only is Bermuda beautiful, but it's full of beautiful people. The theme of our song, or the line from our theme song, Up With People, says that if more people were poor people, there'd be less people in the world to worry about. And I think that Bermudians really encompass that. And the warm welcomes that we've received since we've been here is attributed to the leadership of the government here. We appreciate all of the support that we've received from everyone here in Bermuda, and I think that you have really have a lot to do with that. So thank you so much for everything, and we look forward to spending the next week and a half here, entertaining, doing as much as we can for different community projects, and we really appreciate you and Bermuda. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And you are here for an extended period, which is nice. And we had an old theme that we used in a tourism campaign some time ago, was let yourself go. So let yourself go, but make sure you control yourself. You want to say anything, Vanessa?
I can just very quickly say I did have the privilege of greeting the entire cast on Monday night or Tuesday night at Cedar Bridge, and it was really wonderful to get to know most of these people. I actually also am a host mom, and so that's been really quite exciting. Albeit I've treated my host children like they are redheaded stepchildren because our schedules have been so conflicted. But these young people work so hard. They are up and gone at 7:15 in the morning, and we very rarely get to see one another during the course of the day. So I just want to say again, welcome to each of you. I think that, starting with the other night at Cedar Bridge, and actually starting with the time that you all arrived, it was just so exciting to see the interaction, the camaraderie, the friendship, and the love that you all have for each other. And I just look to see that spirit continue to permeate not just through your group, but through your outreach, through the communities in which you impact. So thank you so much for coming. We are looking forward to the actual entertaining. We thank you for the community service that you've been doing, and we're just hoping that you have a wonderful, wonderful time. And remember, as the Premier said, you are always welcome back here in Bermuda. Okay.
First of all, thank you everybody for being here, and I think we were talking as a cast yesterday about connections, and what does that do with each other, with people, and then for the world. And I want to thank you so much for receiving the first cast of Up With People, full cast here in Bermuda. We have been coming, like I have the opportunity to come 7 years ago when we were celebrating 400 years of Bermuda in 2009, and now this is a full cast, and it has been an incredible team effort with everybody. I want to acknowledge also everybody. I want to acknowledge the host families. I want to acknowledge the alumni, here represented by Mr. Del Monte, that has done an incredible job. I actually, and the community in itself. You mentioned about like the beauty of Bermuda. My host brother just in the morning, and like he's 13 years old. He plays better piano than me, by the way. Very talented people in Bermuda. And then my host sister, and we were talking about like, oh, we're going to go to Horseshoe Bay, and he was like, and I said like, is it a nice beach? And he was like, you know, I was studying, and actually I found out that it's one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. When I found out like the 20 most beautiful places in the world at the beach, and he was like, wow, and we have the opportunity to be here. Thank you for opening that opportunity for us. We try our best to represent that idea of like working together, and when we partner with people like you, with countries like this, I think it's when we are able to go to other places and say like, we have done that. Last semester we had the opportunity to perform, but the show is a big part of what we do also, but the community project that we do, the volunteer hours, 2,000 volunteer hours, 1,000 hours of volunteer work here. Last semester, in the show part of it, we were able to perform in Disney World for the first performance for a city, and the last performance was in Rome, and we have performance for the Pope, and now that show is here. So our wish is to go for the next 50 years and more, keep doing what we're doing, and we will. Our wish is also to have like one Bermudian representative every semester. And in this moment, we have Zach with us, so it's pretty awesome. Even just in the coffee shop I arrived and I have my name tag, he's like, do you know Zach? Yes, he's the cousin of my friend, the guy. Like in many places, they know Zach and they know each other, and it's amazing those connections that happen here in Bermuda. It's a very special place. Thank you for taking the time for having us.
Thank you for those kind words, and thank you for the Bermudian family. It's been a relationship developed through many years, and it will stay strong because of the commitment and the sacrifice. And thank you for the government team for arranging this today, Heather and Mia and all the good people, Tina. Thank you for making this happen. We need to continue to talk about the good work you do, and you spread the message. So I look forward to next week getting to a show and enjoying everything you guys have to offer. So